Warning, my videos are only for business owners and marketers who want to upskill their marketing strategies and perhaps want to make more money or find out how their existing marketing team/agency is actually not doing the real work and just sucking money. Plus, if you're looking for crazy edits and well-polished videos, get out now. My videos are almost untouched, and I'm talking like I would talk to a friend. If that's not your cup of tea, get out and go get a coffee. Now, my friends, let's begin.
So I've been watching F1 for the past 2 weeks and I'm already on season 5 and that show has me hooked. So there's always, I've actually been coming across the fanfare, that kind of craziness for that show for, since it's season 1. But I don't know, for some reason I never were able to actually binge watch that show. I would just be basically interested in different kind of content. I would want to watch movies. Plus, I never was a TV show guy. I wasn't a show guy primarily. I would watch maybe a few Marvel shows like Daredevil and all of that, but not primarily a shows guy. So I always, put that out. It was on my radar. It was on my radar for now, 7 years now. Crazy to even think about. I actually didn't watch something for 7 years, and that was on my radar for a very long time. But finally, I've got a chance, and I've been watching, and I'm already on season 5. And like I told you, I am hooked. But it always made me wonder while I was watching this show. F1 just actually went to a very different level. Okay, they were actually struggling to make ends meet, and now they are a $1 billion entity. Yeah, they just built some $1 billion kind of tracks. I'm not really sure of the word, but yeah, it's really expensive in Las Vegas. They've been doing crazy things. Just money is just like pouring into, like, just they're being flooded with money left, right, and center, right? It always made me wonder why MotoGP. In fact, I'll be very honest about one thing. I didn't know bike racing sports was called MotoGP. Okay, until I actually started to search what's up. Where is this sport? Why didn't they actually do something similar to Netflix F1 Drive to Survive? Apparently, for those who don't know, I've just learned this myself, so might as well share it with you guys. They did something similar on Prime Video. Absolute and absolute competitor to Netflix, yeah. But there are a few things that were like full of issues. That's what caused the downfall of MotoGP on a streaming platform. But MotoGP is seeing success, but on a very different platform, which I will definitely share and more. Just keep, just stick through this. Yeah. So I was saying, MotoGP actually created a show on Prime Video, but they didn't see success. That was because Prime Video actually did some stupid stuff, basically dubbing the dialogues, the voices into regional languages, and most genuine fans happens to actually hate that. And there were other issues also, like, for example, unlike F1, where there is tension off the track, not just on the track. On the track, okay, it's fun, okay, right? But off the track is where the real fun happens. For example, the crazy tension, Max Verstappen versus Hamilton, team dynamics, the contract issues, like, the second driver issue. There's crazy stuff happening. I mean, like, F1 just have you hooked for the world it is, the outside world, the off-track world it is. Yeah. MotoGP doesn't have that. There's no such crazy rivalry. There's no such dynamics off the track, and that's one of the reason. But the point is, that's what actually makes it also win and also works in its favor. For example, MotoGP actually saw success on social media opposed to a streaming platform, and just imagine, just think about it, right? Social media, people are on it because they are addicted to that instant dopamine hit, right? And most of MotoGP's action happens on the track, and you can actually make small snippets of those action pieces, and of course, all of them actually goes viral. And you wouldn't actually believe, this is, I'm just quoting the data here. Fandom has been on the rise, up 37 in the US and 10% in the UK from Q3 2024 to Q3 2025. In just 1 year, the fandom across, the US and the UK has been increased. In the US, it has been 37%, and in the UK by 10%. And let me just go on. Yeah. So Kelly Britton, MotoGP's managing director of global marketing, actually just told this. I still think that there is obviously so much headroom because awareness isn't where we want it to be. We're not part of those top of mind conversations when you talk about sports in a lot of our market yet. In 2026, Britton said her team will aim to continue building the cultural relevance of MotoGP in target countries through partnerships with influencers, other sports properties, and brand from categories that aren't yet associated with motorcycle racing. One common obstacle for racing series that hold their events around the world is that different time zones can make it difficult for some fans to tune in. Social media can help remove that barrier to fandom, and MotoGP has focused on using that channel, even if it doesn't always translate into direct ticket sales. Also, she goes on to say, to further support MotoGP's growth, Britain said the org has stuck up a wide range of partnerships, including with micro-influencers and international celebrities like Daddy Yankee, who recently performed at the MotoGP award ceremony. Social media content is usually easier to access than live races, and it also helps explain the sport to new fans who might not be familiar with the rules and athletes. The efforts on social seems to be paying off. MotoGP's engagement rates rose by 120% from Q3 of 2024 to Q3 of 2025, with video views on its own account up by 30% in that time. That's just unbelievable and crazy to just hear how social media, like, that is why everyone should understand something. Decide where your audience lies. You don't have to be everywhere throwing money around and human manual effort into it, right? You can just save so much of the stress, the pressures, the money, the investment of all kind of resources, right, into just investing in platforms where your business will thrive. For MotoGP, streaming platform wasn't one, and that goes for many businesses as well. For example, if you're running an e-commerce brand and you're just starting out and you're making, say, what about 20,000, 30,000, or even 100,000 monthly, why are you even on Google search? Why are you even paying ads on Google search? Might as well just stick to Instagram, TikTok shop, meta ads. Why even actually bother going on Google? Okay, just maximize your revenue, your profits from here. And okay, again, most businesses also reach out on Reddit, also X. It was called Twitter, right? So I was just forgetting the name. Anyway, why actually use those platforms? Again, when you have so much, like you're the size of Coca-Cola, whose name has been already established, who would want to actually keep activating the brand name. In that case, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. But if you're just starting out for any business, it's just not this thing is not limited to MotoGP or F1. It's universal. Just invest in the platform, but you have to first figure out. For example, MotoGP has been seeing success on social media platforms, and that is working for them, and they are doubling down on that. I'm not really sure how much hard they are doubling down on that, but from what I'm seeing, and being a marketer for 9+ years, close to 9 years, I'm really excited to actually say that. Anyway, so I was saying, just double down on one platform, or how many ever platforms where you are actually getting the ROI from. So that's actually something I wanted to draw your attention, or wanted to leave off something valuable to you with this particular documentation of this topic, this video, this whatever you want to say. By the way, this is my first time making a video for YouTube. I know for a fact I'm a little bit raw and all that, but like I said in my introduction, which is, I'm going to be real, man. Like, I don't want that crazy edits. I hate watching them. It's not I hate watching them, but I want something real, and I want this to be authentic between you and I. So I'm making a genuine effort. Plus the fact that I don't have a massive team behind me working for this. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe, don't forget to do that, and leave a sweet comment, perhaps, or maybe if there is some feedback, just drop it down in the comments and I'll definitely respond to you. I think that's the perks of subscribing and interacting with someone just starting out. You get to actually speak with the creator, you know in real time. I mean, like, live actually hear back. I know, that kind of feeling. I still, when I hear from big creators, like, or maybe small creators, when they respond to me, I just feel like, a little 5-year-old kid. Anyway, enough of rambling. I'll just keep going on. So anyway, see you in my next one, and it was super fun talking to you. Take care. Bye bye.